Womp, womp, womp. Hello and welcome to Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits, episode 127. My name is Meg and I will be your host. You're joining me here in Maryland, where I live with my husband and my puppy. What else? If you are a new viewer, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I am so thrilled that you come back weekly or however as the podcast does come up to come and hang out with me. It is a chilly morning, a little bit gray, but good for walks. Just need to bundle up a little bit more, which as a knitter, that's not a problem. So we've had pretty good weather this week. I actually did get a little bit, I wouldn't say burnt, but my skin has started to peel a tiny bit from the burn I got last week. So I'm constantly like hunting lotions in the house, like put it on my shoulder. So bad. I am not used to peeling because I tan pretty well. So I'm like, what is this? What is this? So bad. Last week we had a giveaway with Hook and Harbor Co. She sent 2 skeins and I was able to get both people in touch with me within a couple of days. And I have sent their prizes out and I dropped them off yesterday at the post office. So I am so excited that they are winging their way to you and will be with you shortly. I think maybe 3 to 5 days. I am drinking Bones Coffee Company in the chocolate raspberry colorway. Clearly this is only my 3rd sip. And the flavor chocolate raspberry. And I'm enjoying it today in my Disney poison apple mug that I got on Amazon. I've been to Disney, but I was 4, so I don't really remember it. But I do intend to go back in my adult life. I don't know if it'll be before or after kids at this point, but like, I wanna get there just cause Corona, kind of throws a swing into everything, doesn't it? Anyway. It's delicious, and I actually don't think maybe you can. You can kind of see there's some frothy bubbles in there. I frothed the the cream that I put on top. It looked a lot frothier about 20 minutes ago, but tis fine, tis fine. And I am wearing Maybelline Matte Ink in the colorway for Voyager, which always makes me think of Moana, like, we were Voyagers! I think I say that every time I wear this one. I say it every time in my head when I put it on. I am wearing today my Sea Glass Racerback, another Racerback top. My peely shoulders, they have lotion on them, so they don't look so bad right now. Stand up a little bit. It's in the ink colorway from... It's the lace at the bottom from Hedgehog Fibers. And I was a little chilly, so I just threw a black sweater over it. I do have a short row pattern that goes with this so that you could go across this sleeve cap and build a sleeve onto it. And then you would have sleeves on your shirt. So if racerbacks sound like a really fun thing, but you would prefer sleeves, I got you. I am the designer behind Bad Wolf Girl Designs and Bad Wolf Girl Studios Yarn. You can find me on Etsy, on Ravelry. I have a website that I am still working on making even better, but everything is linked down below. I also am wearing comfy earrings, which I switched them up. I don't know if you noticed last week. I put in my bars. So I have silver bars, and they come with a little flat back so that you can sleep and shower in them, and they're just not painful ever. Talk on the phone, wear headphones, get smacked by the dog, like you do. So that link is also down below. Thank you to everyone who has actually used that link. Every time it's like, you get $1. I'm like, yes, thank you. So yeah, it just, it makes me happy to know that somebody is trying them out, and I think you're gonna love them as much as I do. So if you want to, you don't have to use my link at all. I would still recommend them either way. So yeah, that is that. I think that's everything there. I am hosting the House Pride Cal 2020, and in this you're knitting any of my Hogwarts designs with any yarn you want. And I have the link to Ravelry is down here with the groups, and you would be able to put in photos or chat about what you're doing. I do love popping in there and seeing everything going on. If you would like to share your images on Instagram, please use the hashtag HousePrideCal2020. Yep. I think that's everything. All right, so I don't really have finished objects. I mean, I do, but I can't remember already. I'm pretty sure I did. I showed you this adorable mint baby cardigan, and I believe it was all off the needles, and I just had to block it. I did block it last night, and so now it is blocked. It smells pretty. It smells actually like kind of like floral. Yeah. Very pretty, and I believe I'm going to put it in the package for my sister-in-law, Tina, who is due in like November, October. So I think the baby's like October, so let's say 1 month in November. So November, December, January, February, March, 5 months old. This is the 6-month size. I think that she would be the perfect size to wear this in the spring when it's still chilly, because it's nice and it's so blown out. Like, it's so much greener. Can I, yeah, like, I can't seem to get this to not be white, but it really is, it is a very pretty mint green, and it is called Mint, and if you want to look it up, it is Knit Picks Brava Sport in the mint colorway on their website. So she would be the perfect, she'd be the perfect size in the spring to wear this, and I think like an Easter color, like mint, is such a nice one, and it would go perfectly. It wouldn't cover any beautiful dress that Tina would want to put her in, but it would keep her back and her arms warm maybe. So this is for my little sweet one that I haven't met yet, but I'm very excited to. I love being a knitting auntie. I also did a little bit of surgery on Quinn. It's, oh gosh. This is the Frida. It is now blocked. So I do think that the color work is lying a lot flatter. I also think I'd look adorable in this sweater. I mean, right? Like if I just held it a little bit further out, this could be my sweater right now. The Frida. I feel like I need flowers in my hair for this photo shoot though. Well, I have my hair braided, but I've got my crowns up there, so maybe I will. So yes, the Frida, which is not quite ready for testing. I'm happy with the chart and the body and the sleeves. It's just the neckline that I'm working with. Other than that, I am really happy with it. So I have to swatch a few more times and see what I want to do with it. Currently, I have ordered the K-A-M button insert snaps for newborn clothes. If you are a sewist, you might recognize it, the name Cam. But anyway, so what I've done is I went along the first row and I picked up all of the stitches I cut the last, like that purl stitch. I basically cut that stitch and I unwound it one at a time and picked up the stitches as I did that. So I had every single one, and I had like a nugget like that big. Couldn't have even been 3 ounces. Like it was so small. Grams, 3 grams, might have been 3 grams. Anyway, so I picked it up and I used a US 4 to knit flat, which was a little weird actually, because the cord that I had for the 4 was too small to really knit back and forth. So I did it on a really long one, which was also awkward. I would suggest a hat cord that fits comfortably, like a 16 in your hands. Anyway, so I went ahead and made it a flat opening so that she has even a little extra room to get her head in. And then I am going to insert the snap. And I think I found, so the set I ordered off Amazon should be here. Oh, I mean, I'll be here in time. But anyway, so should be here soon. And I think there was a pink that looked like it would fit in so beautifully. So I don't know if I want to do a blue or a pink snap at this point, or white or gray. I'm not sure what it comes with. I saw other ones that were like stars and hearts, which would be really pretty, but I'm more worried that like that would be more uncomfortable under her neck, and I just want something super flat. So I think I'm just going to use that small little, it's like the size of a pinky nail, like that small little snap on the back. And I have the snap closer, like looks like pliers. So to help me, because I don't have very strong hands. I do have a hammer, but I don't want to break the plastic. So anyway, that is the new neckline. You can see some floats in there. And everything does look a lot cleaner. It still feels very soft. I simply soaked it. I soaked it for a while. I took Gypsy out to get her nails done. I was gone like an hour, maybe a little bit more. And I'm sorry, my nail is just driving me nuts. Yeah, I soaked it for a while to really, cause it's sport weight, like acrylic. So I was thinking maybe a steam block would have worked too, but I just left it in the water for ages. And then I wrung it out, put it in the hot sun, and really just patted down those sections and like worked it with my fingers until I felt it looked good, and like kind of like pushed the neckline up. So that's why the shoulders kind of like shrug. I think it will look fine on a little one. Actually, they do stick up a bit, don't they? Pants. Just get in there and pull it the other way. That's hilarious. Yeah, this is what you get for flat blocking. I did not rotate it or anything, but anyway, I think it'll be okay. I'm thinking actually steam blocking the yoke when it was flat would have been nice, because then it would be like all the way around flat. It can't go out anyway because of the button not being in there. But I think it's so sweet. And I think different color combinations would be so great. Like kind of an Americana with maybe a navy or a royal blue. And then you could do like a white gray, even lighter. And then do red, like poppies in the middle with like little black or green leaves, like dark green leaves. Could be really cool. I think it's gender neutral in the sense that like if you wanted to do this and then everything in green, it's almost like clovers being in bloom. Like it could be an Irish baby. I think I want to try that actually for the other baby, and knit another size. So I don't know what size this is yet in baby, but again, I will let you all know that once I do, if you're curious. All right, and with that, we fully immerse ourselves into whips. I know I kind of just showed UFOs that I had last week, but I had changed or altered them in such a way that I felt that I wanted to talk about them before they were done. So anyway, oh my God, this nail is gonna drive me nuts. I picked up an old whip. This is Sirius Black from Nomadic Yarns on her trusty sock, I think. It's 75/25. It's kind of thin, but nice. And yep, and I just went walking. I went walking and I knit up, and I am now ready for cuffs. This is definitely enough to, it's gonna be like a short sock, and that's fine because my bandwidth on these is out the window. Nothing on the yarn. You know I love her. I just stalled out and couldn't really get revved up again. I'm sorry. So I'm taking them as like short leg socks, and I'm gonna do my cuff and add in the toes, and then they will be done. And the progress keeper here is by simply serving. Little owlet on a broom. Oh my gosh. And I was trying for something adorable and magical that would inspire me to pick them up. I tried everything. Self-discipline eventually won out, but it took a while. Also, I hate that this is a left-handed mug. I don't know why the computer thinks that I need to turn on the printer every time I podcast. Drives me up a wall. Left-handed mug. I'm not left-handed. I am not left-handed. All right, points. If you know who that is from, put it down below. Just because I love having chatters with you. All right. I'm sorry. I'm in rare form. Yep, rare form. So the next up, I have a vision that I want to recreate. You know how people make the little cocoons for newborns of the Very Hungry Caterpillar? I want to recreate that in like a caterpillar bounding style. So I am using the Treehouse Felici worsted in Felici Reserve. I'm very sorry to say that this is no longer available, but if you want to mimic any sort of blues to greens, I know they have that at Michael's, Joann's, AC Moore. So any blue to green fade will do. And this is the stripes. Oh my gosh, so cute. So I am knitting a newborn vertebrae, or just a vertebrae, a baby vertebrae, a toddler, I don't know. I think it's just called a newborn vertebrae is the one pattern, but I bought the paid for pattern. Totally worth it, highly recommend. Plus it supports an artist, which I know I super appreciate when anyone buys a pattern, because that money goes back into Gypsy's vet bills whenever she has a checkup, whenever she needs something done, like ears, eyes. We've had ear infections, we've had eye infections, and that money goes back into that. It goes back into the shop to get more yarn, to get it here for you. So your pattern purchases help immensely. Don't think they don't. They really do. They really, really do. So yeah, I am not up to the split yet, but I'm probably halfway. I just started this last night. It has a really sweet kind of green stripy fade right now. It looked like I had only done 3 colors last night, but as I'm looking at it on camera, I can actually see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Yeah, so you can actually see all of the colors on there. That's so fun. And I think, I didn't bring it down with me, but I think what I want to do is use a blue. I want to look at the Hungry Caterpillar again. In my head, he also has more blue than this is going to give me. So I was going to do the trim and the cuffs and the end in blue. So that this could be a little bit bigger. Because I did use an entire ball of this. And I am gonna take notes on exactly how big I made this one, so that if you want to make this one and your gauge matches mine, then you could do. And it used up the entire ball. I literally had a tail that was maybe 12 inches long, and that was it. Insane. I cannot believe that that was So well done. But anyway, so I want to do that again with this. I might actually, newborns are so cute, but they get big so fast. So I think I'm gonna at least make a 3-month and have it be big on a baby because they get big so fast. Like, anyway, so yeah. Treehouse, and I want to mix blue with it. The little charm that I have is, I figured this kind of inspired my poison apple desire today, and it's so pretty. It actually looks like an apple on the back, like red to green. So cute. So cute. So cute. I actually have a really cute Halloween skeleton key version that I want to make for a baby because I'm weird. No, I'm not weird. I'm creative. I am. It's kind of like a Yorick type of thing when you're holding it because it's staring at me, not you. But like, I do wish it was a right-handed mug. Anyway, I did a little bit on my colder weather, chill in the air. Oh my God, no. I was pretty sure that it was called colder weather, but now I'm worried that it's called chill in the air. Wait, let me read this one again. All right, that's not it. It's one of those. I'll have to message Ashley. She will know. This is from at least 2 years ago. I think it's colder weather. It's really, really pretty. And I do have a little apple spice on there as well. But I have gotten from this progress keeper up to here. This week, I went on a walk. Unfortunately, I took Gypsy on the walk, but I clipped her to my hip like I like to so that I can knit while walking her. But she's a puller, so I think she kind of slips my disc a little bit in my back. Like she pulls me in the wrong direction, but she's pulling from like my spine. And that constant pressure on my back, the next day, my back flared up again. So I am very worried until I get stronger and get my health back in order. That I can't walk her like that because my body is not capable of doing it at the moment. It is in general, but I've been walking her on like a long leash, long lead since then. Just being able to pull her close and let her go further. It's been working, but I liked having both my hands so that I could walk and knit. Yeah, I did womp womp. Anyway, I say that a lot. I'm sorry. Just a few things left. I do have a new project. So I have a very messy cake of Felix Felicis. Super messy. It is very flat after being used, but unless I decide to do color work on, well, I have a little bit of color work to do on the arm, so yeah, it's not quite done. But I don't know if I want to do color work at the cuff yet. Still debating, might do. Anyway, I am going to actually rewind this so that it has a bit more structural integrity before I do that. And this one is my second ball of Depths Below. It's a navy with kind of pops of lighter blue and black. It's as if Night Fury and Black Lake had a baby. I like it. So this is Depths Below. It's quite dark. This is quite accurate back here. It's very dark, which I like. I wanted it to, it would have been even better if I had happened to have Stellina Sport weight. But I feel like the ones that have it spun in, I'll show you an example. The ones that have it spun in like this, I feel like it would have been too much for the eye to take it in. I was looking more for like this kind of stellina where you can barely see it, but it's there. It's a little bit sparkly. Unfortunately, that just didn't happen, but you can see the difference of like, this is very like almost speckled, uniformly speckled, and I love it. This one, obviously, Gypsy likes a lot. She's picked it up a bunch of times. This is Void, fingering weight, 436 from Mason's Creations Yarns. I have a star pattern in mind that I want to do and have it be a black starry sky. Like in my head, that's just what it's going to be. But I just haven't gotten to do it yet. But I will. That is my goal at some point. I've been hoarding it for that reason. So this is a new sweater design that I think will be able to come out as a pattern. I'm gonna try to find a way to hold this. Okay. Okay. All right, so we have a very quick increase in the beginning to get up to a higher stitch count at the shoulders to include all of the stars before the break, which I am planning on including this motif a little bit, maybe not as long, but a little bit on the sleeves as well. Just drop it down, maybe do 2 or 3 and then just let it go. So kind of shorter, but so a star piece and then the fall and then the flecks and little stars. So I'm in between names. I don't know if it's going to be Stardust, Starfall, or Stargazer. I'd love your vote in the comments below. But yeah, I am so excited about it. I've had a few try-ons and every time it looks so good. It looks so good. And I beaded the, see those? Yeah. I beaded the stars with little like iridescent blue. Oh my gosh. It just elevated it so much being able to have those in there. Oh, it's so good. I say it about a lot of things, which is great because you should love what you do, but I love it. I love it so much. And I'm knitting it in like a DK fingering weight. No, a DK sport weight. It's like 274 yards. Whatever. I mean, a lot of people call that sport, but it feels a little thicker to me. So I kind of refer to it as a DK for me. And I'm using a US 8 for my color work. So I've had no see-through problems. Like I'm not getting holy things and I'm not getting pulling either. And it's fitting really well. I want to do final measurements, but I think I ended up with like a 40 to a 42 before blocking, which is awesome. My chest has gone up a little bit recently since I gained some weight. So I like things with a little more ease to begin with. And I just, like the 38 was probably going to be a little tight. So I think I made the 38 up until the sleeve split. And then I took the number from the 40. Yeah. So it was like 20 more stitches. So I added 20 stitches under the bust, which it happened to be a 20 stitch repeat. So that was perfect. It just worked out great. Worked out great. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Yeah, so I am trying to make this a full length sweater. And then I have one full skein left. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish the body first, and then whatever I have left goes into the sleeves. I might need to actually use the gold a little bit. There's Gypsy. I might need to use Felix a little bit just to stretch the sleeves. They might have to be above the elbow. I'd like them to go here. I'd like them to go just below the elbow. But if I don't have enough yarn, I don't have enough yarn. That's fine. I don't want to dye up an entire skein to take like 10 grams or 20 grams out of it. There she is. Changed her color. She's now in her aqua color. So yes, super thrilled with this. This has been, I cast it on just after the podcast last week. And really got into a good groove this week with it. We have started watching Avatar. I guess we're in Babel. We've started watching Avatar on Netflix. Pat was so excited because he loved Avatar, the show. And he really wanted to share it with me. And then suddenly it appeared on Netflix and he was so excited. So we are going to go all the way through Avatar. Very excited about that. And what else? I have a few things to show you. I have some swag from New Orleans that I do not remember if I showed you or not. It was just on my counter, so I figured I'd bring it down and just show it off anyway. These were the 2 pins that I got from New Orleans. One, this looks like the little Maryland crab that I had Lindsay make for the Maryland Yarn Festival that I did. And then Bourbon Street. Just so good. So these are my memories for there. I do need to get them either on a project bag or on a pin board of sorts. I've got ideas there. I've got a memory that I think I want to keep going, and I'll explain more when you see it. It's a pin board, basically. These two are my stash acquisitions. I did get 2 50 grams from Nomadic Yarns. This one is Skinny Love. I don't know what the reference is, but I like the colors. And I got Fairy Tales. So these two, just super cute, super pretty. I did use all of my Coraline skein for my mom. She loves her socks. She wore them when we showed up for Mother's Day. I'd given her her gift 2 weeks early. And she was wearing them when we came. So that was so nice. She said that they fit really well. She said that they fit really well. Sorry, I'm a little tired. A little sleepy, need some food. And I really just want to work on my sweaters. Have a nice relaxing Thursday. Maybe do some weightlifting. Maybe do some cardio. Take Gypsy for a walk. Clean up this area. Yeah. Oh, and this one. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Emmy. These are gorgeous. I have giveaway prizes. So I am going to show you the back first. This is Sinemi Creations. So good. She is on Etsy. Yep. cinemicreations.etsy.com will get you there. But she does have her website on the back here as well. And since I am hosting the House Pride Cal, she thought that these would be the perfect thing to send. And oh my gosh, was she ever right? Good Lord, they're stunning. They're so cute. Look at them. Look at them. Oh my gosh. So I got Badger. I don't want to take them out of their plastic. I want them to be perfect for whoever wins them. I'm going to give one away for each house. And yeah, I kind of like, should I choose someone of that house or just anyone who wants to put in for that drawing? I'm torn. I want it to go to someone who's gonna love it. That's the point. So I'll have to think on how I'm gonna do that. If you have any suggestions, I just want to make sure whoever gets it like really wanted that. You know what I mean? They're not like, oh well, whatever, and then it just sits forever. Like they're so pretty and they take a while. I want them to be loved and to be used. So I am keeping them safe here. And I am going to just keep everything together so that I organized. I'll know exactly what this is. So I'm going to put this in a safe space with all the other prizes. I'm so excited. So excited. And with that, it brings me to the end of the podcast. The robin's back, and it's perched at the end of our porch here, and he's just... Gypsy's got eyes on him, but no barking yet. That's interesting. Normally when she's on the treadmill and she's walking and sees a bird, she's like howling and skipping. Because the treadmill doesn't go any faster, but she does. So like, she's like trying to go faster, but she's like just skipping along. It's really funny. What else? Anything else happened this week? Watched a lot of Avatar. Knit a new sweater, you know, like you do. No, that's about it. Nothing interesting because we don't go anywhere. I did actually drop off packages, which was a little nerve-wracking for me, but I did it. And those prizes are out. And then I will be working on boxing up some more of the orders and getting them in bags and getting labels printed today. So that will be my job today. In the meantime, reminding you to take it one cup at a time, no matter how large that cup may be. And I will see you next week. Bye. I redid my nails, and then I destroyed my thumbs. They just, like, I kept catching them indoors and under things and snapping them. So I've got like fracture cracks all over the gel, and then the actual nails just started breaking. So I've got to redo them completely. But the ones that still look good are pretty good. The thumb not so much. We'll hide that guy. But they don't look too bad. It's like a white glitter. I really like it. I tried to do French by like painting the whole nail and then just dipping the tip of my nail. And actually that worked out really well. And then I would just dust the clear on top. It was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. Anyway, that is the Dip Well nail system that I got. Dip Well, yep.